Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I was just about to start the background on this, and I know I'm probably doing this a bit cockeyed, the wrong way around. I can't speak. The wrong way round. I should have done this at the start, because this is Caran d'Ache, the Aqua Museum pencils, everything that you can see. But I do want to get the background filled in, and I'm not too concerned. Like, if I got a bit on the skin, I'm going for a non-realistic skin on this one, so I'm not too worried. And even if it gets on the birds a little bit, I'm going to finish it off with Inktense pencils, I think, so they're pigmented enough to cover over any mistakes I might make. So yeah, I didn't even say what I was using. Distress ink. So I've got my plastic sheets as usual. Now, I would ideally like to pin down the pages so they were completely flat, but if I do that, you might miss gaps. I might be able to just do it, I suppose. If I just move this tag as well. I'm hoping that most of this is in frame, because I don't want the water to drip too much. I might just see if I can find under here. Try and pin down the edges as best as I can. So I'll get the paper flat. I've already made a boo-boo there. I lent in something, or I'd done my fake tan, I can't remember. It's took me over a week, if not 10 days, to do this. I'm not managing to be in my art room very much at the moment. I want to just very slightly, I don't want to get loads and loads of paper on it, and don't leave these attached for too long because they will leave like a divot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on this side because it's a bit thicker. Oh, and what book is this? Oh, I forgot the name of this one. Is it Seasons? I think it's Seasons. So is this going to bend? Probably not. Oh, there we go. So that side's done. Yeah, we'll do this one at the bottom, might as well, just to be safe. The colours that I've picked: Shaded Lilac, and then, I don't know if I want to use this one yet, Seedless Preserve, Wilted Violet, Peacock Feathers, and Pine Needles. Now, I'm going to keep my purples here and my turquoises on this side. Take the lid off and put the lid above it just so I don't get them mixed up. To get everything ready before I start. My water bottle is here, ready. Just a cheap water bottle, any'll do. I'll actually turn this light on. And then these sponges, or whatever you want to call them, they're actually makeup brushes. That one was tailored towards art, and I don't like it as much as this one, but I thought I'd give it another chance because it might be helpful with the darker colours. I think I'll try it with the darker colours. So we're going with the lighter colours first. So this is the Shaded Lilac. Now some of these are running a little bit dry. I've had these for years and years and years and never replaced them. So I don't know how much it's gonna come off. It still feels wet. So just pushing it on backwards and forwards. We'll start off, let's just go straight in the middle. Yeah, it's very, very light, this one. Wow, that is super duper light. So it's barely even picking up on the paper, that, to be honest. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. It'll be too much of an effort trying to get the pigment that I want. So I'll try the Seedless Preserve. Or have I got a pink? If I've got a pink, that would be ideal. I keep mine stored upside down in just these acrylic containers. I have got a pink. Victorian Velvet. We'll give that a go. That might work a little bit better. Oh yeah, there we go. Not as many swipes. It's still not dark. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up, but I can see it in person. So I'll just randomly point it anywhere. I'm not too concerned about going over any areas. If anything, I might even add a bit of this pink to the face. Well, you know what? I could always add it anywhere. Why does it just have to be in the background? I do want to keep this, what's the colour scheme? I don't want to be adding loads of different colours like yellows and true greens or blues. I do want to keep it quite limited in colours. And I do think the flowers have got a hint of pink in them. So I'll try and deepen this up a little bit. Seedless Preserve. See now, if I use this one and don't use as much and blend it out more, it might be better than that pink. And I want to be careful where I've put these clamps because you'll get a horrible line. I don't want that. Yeah, I think this would have been a better idea. I'm going to pull that into the skin a bit as well. Because why not? Just circular motions, pretty hard pressure. Let's try a bit of the Wilted Violet. Wilted Violet. Them two colours blend beautifully together. I'm going to add some to her face here. And the only thing with doing this, I've noticed, is if you've got greasy fingers, or even if you wash your hands, and your body naturally produces oils, don't it? And if you touch it and then you're putting something like this on top, it does stand out a little bit. It's not too bad on this page, but I have done pages previously and it's showed up a lot. There's a little bit there. It's like when I've been colouring this, I might have just had my hand here. Maybe. They are drying up though, these. I can tell the difference in certain colours. And I was going to use that darker one, wasn't I? But anyway, I'll go over to the turquoises now. See, that one's nice and juicy. But I don't think personally it lays it down as nice. See, you're left with that mark there that I hate. So let's keep adding more till I get rid of that. Yeah, it leaves them horrible lines that I really, really, really do not like. So I'll stick with the makeup ones. I actually went onto the Warehouse deals, I think, with this. Got them really, really cheap. I'm going to keep them out actually. They could do with being washed. Just warm running water and then let them dry. And they're ready to go. That's just left the line though now. After me saying that, I jinxed it. Let's add a bit of this blue to her face. Maybe some of the clothes. It might not even show up this when I start doing the colouring, I don't know. And I do want some of the white peeking through because of the corners. So let's switch to the darker one now. Which one was this? Pine Needles. If you do hear banging, it's the builders. They were on the dinner, so I thought quickly. So this one is Pine Needles. They're gonna think I'm talking to myself. No, I was on the phone. Over some of that purple. See, that looks a bit muddy when they're mixing together, so be careful doing that. See, turns more like a grey shade. I don't need to, but I would like to invest in a few more of colours that I've not got, and a few of the colours that I have got that have dried up. That'd be nice. So let me put the lids back on. And then with my spray bottle, where's my cloth? Let me just go and get my cloth. So it is really important for your cloth to be clean. Now I know that this does not look clean, but it's ink, acrylic paint, glitter, everything dried onto it. But it is clean, I promise. Don't make the mistake that I did with that alcohol markers. I just got my nails done a couple of weeks ago and I stained these two nails with alcohol marker. So yeah. So if I show you on this, so if you spray it down all the way, you do get quite a bit of water coming out. And the way I do it with these pages, just tap it and you get little droplets coming out. And this was really cheap, it was like £1 from the pound shop. So I'll hold it quite far away actually, and then just tap continuously. Leave it for a couple of seconds. Take up all the water, and then if I'm not happy I can go over with another layer of water. Just leave it for a second, then you'll be able to see it do its own thing. Now if I didn't have the clips on, knock knock, if I didn't have the clips on, it'd all be pooling in the middle like it's starting to do there. So let's lift it up. So you want to press down and roll like this. Don't be swiping because the ink will just mix it all in together. I think I want to do a couple more here and the, let's check, there and there, and leave that for a tiny bit longer. I do apologise for the banging and the screwing. It's been relentless with issues with the ceiling downstairs in what's going to be Isabel's bedroom. So yeah, a lot of problems. So same thing, so you're placing down and rolling up like that. And then what I'll do, actually there's probably no point in me waiting until it's dried because it doesn't look any different. If I take these off, and I'm going to leave the sheets behind just while it is drying. And that is the finished effect. I think it's really neat. I say this every single time. It's really neat. It's easy to do. What I will say is, you see there, the darker and the more ink you've got down, the more noticeable it is. There is a couple of areas of water that I've missed. Just there. Just move the page, I can see where it's shiny. But yeah, that is the finished result, and it'll be so easy to go over the top of that now with Inktense pencils. But I think normal pencils would do the trick, to be honest. And there's no bleed through. Perfect. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this helpful. And if you do try it. Let me know in the comments. It's really easy to do, really easy. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.